So here we are making sausage cream cheese crescent rolls, and you are going to need some crescent rolls, whatever kind you want, some Italian sausage, a block of cream cheese, a can of rotel, some Cajun seasoning, and then some dried parsley flakes. And I'm going to start off by browning my meat in my pan here. And once it's all browned up, I'm going to add in my seasoning. Measure with your heart. Now we are going to transfer this to a bowl. Please let this cool down. This night was very crazy, kids going wild, and I was not paying attention. So I added in my block of cream cheese, and then I added in my parsley, maybe like a teaspoon of parsley, however much you want to. Then add in your rotel, and you're going to get this mixed up very well. Now, please let your sausage cool down, because you will see here in just a minute that because the sausage was hot, the cream cheese got hot, so it was kind of liquidy, so it didn't really hold together. Um, Now, I'm using one of these. Now, if you want, you can use two rolls of crescent rolls, and this will make like, I think it's 32 of them, and these would be perfect to take to a party, um, a cookout, whatever you want to do with it, or just what I did was I just used one roll. I sliced these in half, and then I placed them on my baking sheet here, and I'm just using a cookie cutter scoop and cookie dough scoop, whatever it's called, and put a dollop of that mixture onto my crescent roll and then just rolled it up. But I ended up just doing the one roll, slicing them in half, as you can see, and then I actually ate the rest of this leftovers because there's plenty left over with just some salsa chips the next day, and it was so delish. Now you're going to cook these at 375 for about 15 minutes or until your crescent rolls are nice and golden. Now, of course, mine did get a little overdone, which is fine. They were still absolutely delicious, and I really did like these. And like I said, these would be perfect for a quick dinner idea, a fun dinner idea to take to a party or anything like that. Now, this recipe is just going to be a fun idea for some chili cheese hot dogs. And you're going to need some cheese, whatever kind of cheese you want to. I'm going to shred this up with my shredder thing. Then you're going to need a can of your chili sauce, whatever you want to use, crescent rolls, obviously, and then your hot dogs. So I did spray my dish here just because I was afraid it would stick. If you don't want to spray it, you don't have to. And what I'm going to do is take about 4 hot dogs, and then I'm going to cut them in half. Then roll them up in my crescent rolls here, and then put them in my 9 by 13 dish or whatever dish you're using. And I'm going to cook these at 375 for about 10 to 15 minutes until they are golden brown. Now, once those are done, now you're just going to add your chili sauce on top here and add as much as you want to. I just added enough to basically cover the top of them. And then I'm going to add my cheese on top as well and put these back in the oven for another 10 minutes. So it's all done, a nice bubbly and cheesy looking. I will say it doesn't look the most appealing, but this is definitely a fun way to change up chili dog night. This was really good though. Now our last recipe here, we are doing pizza crescent rolls. So you'll need your crescent rolls, some cheese sticks, provolone slices, some pepperoni, whatever kind of marinara pizza sauce you want to use, some Italian seasoning, and I'm just going to use this that I ended up getting, and then you want some butter as well, and you're going to use that to melt some of the butter to baste on top of the crescent rolls. So now I'm just going to show you how I rolled up these crescent rolls with all this goodness inside of it. So I just separated my crescent rolls here, as you can see. I added a half a slice of provolone cheese, and then I add some of the pizza sauce on top of that, just a little bit. You don't want too much, it'll kind of get messy. And then you want to add a little bit of Italian seasoning on top of that. Add some pepperonis on top. I added about 3 of them. And then your cheese sticks. I used 4 and I sliced them in half. And then I place that on top. And then I just roll up the little pizzas here and place them on my baking sheet. So now with your melted butter and the seasonings that you added into it, now I used my pizza one, so it had a garlic and onion seasoning, and that's what I added in there, and it was so delicious. And you're just going to want to baste the top of your crescent rolls here, bake it in the oven at 350 for about 10 to 15 minutes. I did cook mine fully on the 15 minutes. So they are done, and I added in some extra marinara sauce to dip it in there, and this was absolutely my favorite. I definitely suggest you guys try this one for sure. This is a fun way to change up pizza night as well. But if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe down below, and I will see you in the next one.